All right. We're going to start from the beginning here. We have a shape. What is the name of this shape? Circle. Thank you for raising your hand. But we can all shout it out together. Ready? Circle. Okay, good. We have a circle. And the circle is kind of cool because it has no sides. It's round, kind of like a wheel. Now, there are several things that we need to know about circles. So let's just review circles. Okay, you can have your Chromebook open. It's okay. All right, so what is this point of the circle called? This is not a trick question. It's the center. Now, if for some reason that doesn't look like the center to you, give me a break. All right. Now, I'm going to draw another piece that describes the circle. If you know what that name is, raise your hand. You just know? Okay.
Oh, yeah, I know. I already knew it.
You already knew it? Okay. Jaden?
Is that radius?
Excuse me? It is the radius. All right. Let's try a new one. That actually goes right through here. I'm sorry. What is my orange line called, Vincent?
Diameter.
This is the diameter. Now, if I am writing it and drawing it, what should you be doing? That's exactly right. Whoa. Okay. Now, how many radiuses does it take to equal one diameter? Thank you for raising your hand. Yes, sir.
2.
The others are on the other side of you. 2. Okay, 2. So 2 radiuses are equal to 1 diameter. That does not mean we are multiplying radius times radius. No. That is 2 times the radius, or radius plus radius. All right. So what word do we use to describe the distance all around the edge of the circle? Campbell? That is the circumference. Oh my goodness, it's an F. I can't spell to save my life. That says circumference, but my pen's not writing. Circumference. Yes. Better known as C. Circumference C. But you know what? I like pie too, particularly red pie, like cherry or strawberry. So all of a sudden we are seeing how many people are wrong about pie, because cherry is the best. Moving on. Oh yeah. Moving on. So there is a special relationship between the circumference and the diameter. So if you were to divide the circumference by the diameter, you would get pi. And the cool thing is, pi is always the same number. It is always 3.141, and it goes on and on and on. So that means, well, oh my goodness, I don't really like having the d in the denominator of a fraction. What could I do to both sides to get the d out of the denominator? What's the opposite of dividing? Multiplying. Okay. So I could multiply this side by d. What's the opposite of multiply? Sorry, if I multiply this side by d, what do I have to do to this side? Multiply by d. So d divided by d, well, that cancels out. D divided by d is 1. So I get circumference is equal to pi times the diameter. So there is our first equation that you absolutely positively have to put to memory. It is not going away. You will always have to figure out the circumference of a circle. Yes, this is a vocabulary thing right here. All right. All right. Next step. The area inside the circle can be described by multiplying the radius squared times pi. You cannot separate circles and pi. That is true. Because a square pi just doesn't taste as good as a circular pie. Okay. So now, the last thing that I will throw at you is this. Does anyone know what a line segment that goes from one edge of the circle to the other edge of a circle without going through the middle is called? No, you don't know. It's okay. It's a chord. So there's another little added piece to it. So the two things that you have to get out of this is area is equal to pi r squared. That has to be something you memorize. You also have to remember that circumference is equal to pi times the diameter. But there's another way to write this. How many radiuses are in a diameter? 2. So you could also say that circumference is equal to pi times 2 radiuses, because they are 2 radiuses and the diameter are the same thing. Is that helpful?
Very.
Okay, good. So with this in mind, you should have no problem doing this. Okay.